mentioned you founded Infinite Objects 5 years ago.
Yeah,
that's right.
We got to get into so you founded that in 2017, 2018.
It was 2018.
So
it was 2018.
How were you looking at the space at the time? Because at the time, really,
Yeah.
all that I think of in 2018 that existed was kitties and punks. What made you realize that early that holy shit, we need these? You're earlier than I was NFTs. So I'm definitely curious to hear the backstory on that.
So I wasn't. When I founded the company, I was not thinking about NFTs. I actually didn't buy a CryptoKitty. CryptoKitty was my first NFT until 2019.
Nice.
And I got my punk was actually gifted to me. I'll tell you that story later in 2020. But when I founded the company, I was working at Giphy. The GIF search engine, and
I use that thing all the time.
It was I mean, GIFs are still they're kind of dead now, but you know, everything's kind of dead now.
Everything's dead.
Everything. But yeah, no, the thesis was just today video and moving image content is how we tell stories. It's how we make art. It is how we sell shit. Video is so important to this generation, and TikTok was starting to blow up. Instagram stories were now way more popular than the grid on Instagram, even in 2018. And so when I started the company, it came out of R&D that I was doing with Giphy.
Nice.
We were doing AR and VR, a lot of software, and we launched several things and apps and stuff. But I started pitching the founder there, who is now on my board, on hardware ideas and thinking about how we experience and consume digitally native content, which all moving images and video are, in a physical format. And so a lot of the experiments were really weird, bizarre form factors, some really small, some really big. Some of them were connected to different data streams and automatically do. And then one of the prototypes was just what if you are buying this display with that piece of content, whatever that is, and you can never change it. And that was the beginning. That was the moment it was okay, this is worth exploring, because this is not just about art, right? Which it makes a lot of sense, because you can create scarcity with this idea. You could say this is one of 10, or this is one of 100. Then the idea of entertainment in general, whether that is sports or whether that is film and TV or whether that is, really anything that we see or is sold to us. And then the third category is user-generated content. And that's still a huge part of our company, or of our revenue, is people printing video of
personal videos
of their kids, of their wedding,
I gotta get some for my
of
kids.
of their vacation, of their dogs. Oh my god, so many dog videos. And because
love the dogs.
More dog videos than
we
kid
love dogs.
videos.
We love dogs. But my point is that video is how we remember things.
Yes.
Video is how we document our lives. Video is but it's never elevated beyond a double tap in Instagram or a swipe in TikTok. So that was the thesis. Then, but we launched with art. And we launched with art very specifically because we obviously were manufacturing just a few hundred units at a time, right? This is at the end of 2019 when we launched the company at the New Museum. We did a big event at the New Museum, had Rhizome. Do you know Rhizome? That's their digital art arm at the New Museum. They co-curated 12 artists. And each artist created a piece that was edition between 12 or 15 and 50 or something, very small edition sizes. And we told the story of video prints through the lens of art. And I mean, I think that's brilliant, because I think all new ideas come from art. I think art is how we innovate things. I think art is always that kind of, and I think NFTs are a great example of that as well. Art is just the first application of NFTs. We've been talking about art this entire time, but that's the tip of the iceberg of the use case of what, the concept of a non-fungible token will become.